Hi, it's Ken Hadrick, Dean of the Pie Academy, and let me ask you this. How long has it been since you've had a really good homemade cherry pie? Probably too long, right? Well, you're in luck because in this post, I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite cherry pies of all time. What's so special about it? Well, for one thing, it uses fresh cherries, not canned, because it's summer for Pete's sake, and fresh, juicy cherries are a no-brainer. Now, if cherries could go on Match.com and search for their flavor soulmate, they'd discover this pie's secret ingredient, something I keep in this cabinet right here. That's right, vanilla. You can use either regular vanilla extract, which I like to buy in bulk at Sam's Club because the price is so good. And by the way, if you do buy it there, it doesn't actually come with this little heart and the soulmate thingy-dingy. If you really like that, you'd have to make one and add it for yourself. Or another option, you can use part of a vanilla bean. I know that's a little extravagant because vanilla beans are pretty pricey, but it's also way cool if you're out to impress your friends. Now, there are all sorts of gadgets out there for pitting cherries. Here's a little handheld unit I own that misses the pit about half the time. And there's supposed to be a clever way you can pit them with a paper clip, but whenever I try it, it feels like I'm on some sort of a cherry voodoo doll trip or something. Anyway, my feeling is that unless you're really going into cherry pie production in a big way, I think the simplest and most reliable method is to pit them by hand. Here, let me show you how. Now, typically all it takes to get the pit out of the cherry is to put the cherry in the bowl like this and press down on it, and you rock it from side to side if you have to. Then you can usually just pull the cherry apart like that, and it loosens the pit, and you throw the pit in here and the cherries go in there, and that's all there is to it. By the way, as much as I love fresh cherries, they tend to have about a fourth grade sense of humor, and they think it's an absolute riot when they squirt juice all over you when you're pitting them. So wear an old shirt and an apron when you're pitting them, and not your favorite white blouse. And by the way, if you do nail yourself with cherry juice, dampen it real well with water and then really sock it to it with lemon juice. It works wonders. Speaking of juice, you're going to accumulate a lot of it in the bowl where you pit the cherries, and you want to make sure that you add that back to the cherries before you mix up the filling, because you've got a lot of good flavor in there. Finally, the crumb topping we use is an old favorite of mine. It's made with melted butter, so it's very easy to mix. And I add just a bit of chopped almonds to the topping as well, because almond is another flavor that goes beautifully with cherries. And that's all there is to it. I hope you enjoy the pie. I really think you will. And I hope to see you back here soon at the Pie Academy for more of the best in pie. Take care.